Welcome to the Watering Hole. We're sitting down today with Lance Roark. So we talked to you back at Born and Raised. Got a quick podcast in there, and we had a pleasure of getting to meet you or see you again here at Calf Rye.
Phenomenal night.
I was going to ask you, what'd you think of tonight and the whole experience?
Yeah. So first time getting to play Calf Rye. Like, I've got a song about it.
Yeah.
And they put me on this year, and I was extremely humbled to be able to join. And crowd was great. Like, everybody, it's cool when you finally get to see people singing the song lyrics that you wrote, you know. And yeah, really cool. It's fun. My wife's been up here. I've been up here once for like a concert, you know, and then to get to play it, like that's a whole another thing. You know?
So when you wrote the song "Searching," what inspired you to put that line in there?
So honestly, I live in Cherokee County, Sequoia County, and so I've got like the lines like "Picked you up from your 9 to 5." No, where's it at? It was like "Hit the back road just in time." Just south of that Cherokee Sequoia line. Like I grew up right there on that line.
Yeah.
And excuse me, my wife went out to Calf Rye a lot, and so she actually wrote the red dirt boots, jeans so tight, eyes shining bright in the stadium lights, like, because she had been out here more than I had been, like 5 or 6 times more. And so that's actually what inspired that line. And so I was like, well, I gotta songwriting is weird. Like, the structures of it, sometimes like a line will fit here and a line needs to be taken out here.
Yeah.
Or it needs to be reworded here. And so we were like, you know, heading up to Silly for Calf Rye, like that's what we're doing in this song. You know, like, been searching for you. Like, I have a feeling that a lot of people find the people that they're looking for at Calf Rye.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's just for a little while. You know?
I mean, we did find you. So.
Are you searching for?
Yeah. Yeah, they usually do find the people they're looking for, like you said, even if it's just for
just temporarily,
just for a temporary situation.
You know, they're honestly they're the best matchmakers you ever could hire. Like, Match.com? No, nothing. Calf Rye? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's exactly what the Tumbleweed needs, is they need to make a Calf Rye dating app. So it's just like
it's almost already farmers.com, you know, but you get Calf Rye involved, cowboys.com.
Iron Muck Brewing Company. Hey guys, it's Jager over at the Watering Hole. Have you guys ever been sitting out on a hot summer day and been thinking, man, I would just love a really nice ice cold beer? I've got just the thing for you. This is an Iron Muck beer made right here in Stillwater. And they've been making the best beer around for years now. And this beer right here is actually the Calf Rye beer. So you're actually watching a Calf Rye episode right now. We interviewed artists over at Calf Rye back in May. And Iron Muck hooked us up with a Calf Rye beer. And it was a special beer made just for Calf Rye. And it's one of the best beers around. It's one of the most crushable beers you'll ever taste. And they not only just have this one, they also have the 1890, which is actually the official licensed beer of Oklahoma State. And then other ones like Stilly Wheat, and then their new Servette base that they have out there now. So you guys go check out Iron Muck Beer for some of the best beer around. And thank you to Iron Muck Brewing Company for sponsoring this podcast.
Another trend that's been going on is the skit from I Think You Should Leave, where it's like, Dylan, I should have got that. And it's the burger scene where he's like, and I'm trying to make this so awkward right now. He's like, I should have got that. And he's like, do you want some, Professor? And he's like, yeah, I do. He's like, I'm joking. Have y'all seen that yet?
I guess I haven't.
Oh man, y'all. So you'll have to watch I Think You Should Leave.
See, I've seen some of those skits before.
Tim Robinson, like, he's a mastermind, dude. Like, and I think that every musician secretly deep down, willing to admit it or not, wants to be a comedian, because I know I do. like if say this was to fall out the bottom, like, I would just I'd start a podcast and try to be as funny as I could.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't get very far. But like, man, hell, I'd give it a really good shot. You know?
Who's your favorite comedian?
Man, Theo Vaughn, dude, like that guy is. He rides the line a little bit, you know? Rides it a little bit, you know. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
I can see Lance kicking a fat kid in Kmart.
Oh, shit. I'm more of a Walmart guy myself.
Are you a Joe Nichols fan?
A little bit, yeah. What's that song about the Cadillac? Man, that's probably my favorite one of his.
Broken Heartsville?
Broken Heartsville, dude.
Yeah. It is a fire song.
It is.
That's probably like
you know what's funny is like I actually have like a huge like genre of music that I listened to growing up. Like I have like you know like I obviously listened to Turnpike and like they were the underground Red Dirt movement, some like Jason Boland and you know like Mike McClure and all those guys too. But I also like the mainstream stuff as well. Like I not like the necessarily like the Luke Bryan like country girl shake it for me stuff or really like the Jason Aldean stuff. Actually there's not a whole lot of mainstream stuff that I do like, but there is some like there's some good songs in there.
I think that's definitely like that range true. Like there are like a lot of like this stuff you kind of got to rummage through it right now, you know.
Definitely got to rummage through it.
Yeah
I agree. Like you know, like Posty is coming out with some country stuff. I'm actually kind of excited for it. Like, he covered a Sturgill song, and it was badass. Like, you know, like I think it's gonna be good.
You're cracking me up right now.
Listen, this is probably the most free that y'all have got me yet. I was really nervous at Born and Raised. Like, I was doing all these interviews. I was like, just getting in my flow state. Nowadays, like I feel like I've really captured like my essence. Like, you know, I'm just kind of embracing who I am.
Were you nervous to talk to us?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. No. You've got a great podcast, like, and like y'all are doing good. You interviewed, Red Clay Strays and Shane Smith this weekend, and I'm sure that you done Flatland maybe, or I don't know.
Yeah,
like
we talked to Flatland yesterday.
So getting to be a part of it is a big deal to me. So thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
We which before Born and Raised, like, I think we talked about this to begin with, but my mom's the one who actually turned me on to you. Because
so your mom knows my wife's mother,
yes,
right? Yes. Okay, so we were like, how is this connected again? Not that like we're not friends in the sense, but like we're just like there's a deeper connection that we know. And who was it? Like we kind of figured out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So the lineup tonight we had Red Clay, Shane Smith, Cat Hasty, and you were just over there hanging out with them. What was that like, and what did you like tonight? What did you think was cool tonight? They brought out Wyatt and Brandon and the rest of the band to do a Turnpike song.
That's cool.
We're a little bit. We're gonna go talk to somebody right after this and see why they didn't bring you up. Also.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
sometimes that stuff doesn't even cross my mind. Like so tonight talking with all them, I was able to meet. So I've kind of like seen Red Clay Strays from a distance, and I was a huge fan. Like the second they're rock and roll. Like they're rock and roll.
Yeah.
They're like hillbilly rock and roll is what I would describe them. And I've always wanted to be like, hillbilly country. I wouldn't consider myself like necessarily cowboy country. Just because I grew up a little bit different than like the tried and true cowboy did.
I think the hillbilly country really defines your sound very well.
I think so too. Yeah. I like a lot of the bluegrass. But I also like the Western storytelling as well.
Yeah.
And so sitting over there with like Cat Hasty and Red Clay Strays and Shane, it's pretty cool to be a part of that. Sometimes I forget that I am a part of that, and I think that that's a good thing. And sometimes I think that maybe I should soak in that the fact that maybe I am a part of these. But I never did look at celebrities. I would consider them celebrities. I never did look at them as a different way. I always just considered them a normal person. They They're just really badass normal people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're not ordinary.
They're just special.
No, they're not they're not extraordinary. They're just extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Like they're just extraordinary.
Yeah, they're just ordinary, but extra.
Like there's normal, and there's like really cool normal, and that's what they are.
Yeah.
And
He's like, there's like you guys, and then there's like them.
Oh man.
Oh, that's cool.
Dust the red dirt off your boots and get all your rowdy friends together. Born and Raised Music Festival is back. September 13th through 15th, 2024 in Pryor, Oklahoma, featuring Cody Johnson, Hank Williams Jr., Cole Wetzel, plus Midland, Dwight Yoakam, the Red Clay Strays, and many more. Passes and camping on sale now at bornandraisedfestival.com, starting at $10 down.
Yeah, the vinyl will be very well thought out and very well executed.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of taking a little bit of a sniper approach as opposed to the shotgun approach. I'm not playing as many shows this year. I'm recording music, and I'm taking only select spots of stuff that we're doing. Like next week, we're out with 49 Winchester. We were out with White Flores for a bunch of these shows, and that absolutely helped us out. Like, gained a lot of fans there. But we're only taking very select stuff. We want to be very meticulous with it. Sturgill Simpson done the same thing, and I think that was a very smart move.
Yeah, especially like whenever like you're really trying to work on building your catalog and stuff like that. I can definitely see not doing a lot of shows can really help that.
Yeah. But like, I mean, I was talking to I'm really good friends with RC, and the whole entire Turnpike thing. Like they used to play Texas like 4 or 5 times a month, and then they cut that down, and all of a sudden their shows were a little bit harder to get to, and so people started paying attention. And not that we're not there, but we just want to do it a little bit better. Not better than Turnpike. I'm saying like we just want to make sure that we're doing everything right.
Yeah.
The way that it seems smart to do for us.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of stuff on the back end that I can't be. I'm a family man, and like I still work a little bit, and then I've got other hobbies that I like to do.
What are your other hobbies? Let's hear about these.
I'm trying to get back into golfing a little bit.
Hey, let's go.
So there's a simulator put in town in Tahlequah, and I'm actually ambidextrous, and I can golf either way, right or left-handed. And
he's one of those people that he's ordinary, but he's also extra.
Get out of here. Oh man, no. I'm not very good at right-handed golfing. If I'm in like a really bad spot, like I can get the ball out of the way. But and if you can't hit that ball left-handed, why don't you hit that thing right-handed? I know you can hit it, if you're trying. I was like, all right, coach, I will. And like the first time we done it, like I smacked it, and he was like, I don't ever want to see you swing left-handed again. And a few times left-hand or your right-hand, and he's like, I don't ever want to see you swing right-handed again. I was like a kid, it's traumatizing.
So then he quit.
Dude, I played a little bit of baseball in my high school years, dislocated my shoulder on one of the slides, and just pretty much quit after that.
CH Lonestar promo. Hey guys, it's Jagger over at the Watering Hole. I'm holding some of our brand new merch here, and this is made by our friends over at CH Lonestar. CH Lonestar is one of the best merch companies out there, and they'll serve all your artist needs, but they also will serve even your personal needs. So Cody over at CH Lonestar can do just about anything you want. If you want a pair of socks, Cody will put your face on those socks. If you want a pair of underwear, Cody will put your face on a pair of underwear. Now, CH Lonestar is one of the premier merch companies of the country scene, or really any music scene out there. You guys go check out CH Lonestar for some of the best merch out there. Thank you to CH Lonestar Promo for sponsoring this podcast.
Well, howdy, folks. Welcome down to Bad Brad's Barbecue. Hey, stop looking at Gus. Stop it. All right, folks, you see here, Jagger's trying to throw some cornhole, and he just can't get her done.
I just cannot hit anything today.
I see that, Jagger.
Man, you gotta have some bad brads. play that crap when you're hungry.
Vernon always coming in clutch with the barbecue. Oh, yeah, look at that bite, folks. All right, Jagger, let's see it. Look at that. Right nose.
Bad Brad's, where you can't help but be good.
Like Jagger said, folks, Bad Brad's Barbecue, where it's good to be bad.
So you're gonna be playing Born and Raised again this year?
Yeah.
Saw
Are we
that
gonna do
lineup
another
announced.
interview? I hope so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good.
If we can track you down, of course.
Yeah.
I'm a hard guy to track down. My buddy says that I run for mayor. I just enjoy talking to everybody. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure that I know that my wife gets a little upset because I will be caught up in conversations sometimes, and it's hard for me to get out. Not because I don't want to get out. It's because, like I enjoy the conversation. But yeah, Born and Raised this year. I'm not sure what it's on Friday during the daytime this year. I don't know what stage it's on. I think that it's on the next stage up from Horizon stage. Maybe.
I'll have to.
Neon Moon Stage?
Yeah.
Is it
Neon Moon.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
I get their stage names confused sometimes.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be the Horizon stage again. I don't know. I haven't had any details. It's a little ways out still,
Yeah.
so. But yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was gonna say, after we talked to you at Born and Raised, you actually played a gig here in Stillwater at Homecoming.
Yeah.
And I think you opened for Cody Canada.
Canada, yeah.
Yeah. And we were putting on a concert there over in front of
Sigma Nu.
Sigma Nu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we had Reagan Carter.
I was walking by.
Yeah, you were
Yes,
walking by.
yes.
You were walking by during it, and you're like, oh hey, and we're like, that's Lance. And I was like, and we were both like, oh yeah, you are playing there tonight, and you were just like walking around for a homecoming walk around.
First time I had ever been my daughter's mother went to OSU, and I think her uncle went to OSU, and I think one of her other uncles are going to OSU here soon, and yeah, so like I'm more of a Sooner.
No, don't do it.
Don't finish the word.
Not a fan of them, really. Nowadays, not a huge Sooners fan anymore.
Okay.
I've kind of converted, I think.
He really edged us right there.
I like walking that line a little bit. I like walking the line a little bit, guys. Come on now.
He drew that out so long. It, like he was
I made
gonna
you think.
disappoint us, and then he was like, I'm
No,
really
I
not
really
that
I
much.
think I have converted, and you can honestly thank my kiddo for that, because she's like, I'm gonna be a cowgirls one day. I was like, I don't think that's what they call them. But you know what? If you want that, I want that for you. She's like 11, like she's planning her college out. But
You're not going to college. You're slinging merch for me for the rest of your life.
hell no, I'm gonna have to open for that chick someday. She's gonna be great.
That's really the ultimate plan. It's just
Dude, if I don't make it any further than what I do today, and she makes it as a headliner someday for like Calf Fry or like Born and Raised, my job on this complete earth has been fulfilled. Like,
yeah.
I've done everything so far to prove to myself that I can do it, but to also prove to her that she can do it. Like, I was a young parent. Like, I was 16, man, and years down the line, I got custody. I was a single dad for a while, and I haven't told anybody this on public, and you can put this all out there, because I'm getting more comfortable with telling my actual story.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I was 16, like, had a kid young, and I'm older now, and she's getting older, as in like only turning 12 this year, but she's gonna do bigger things than I could have ever hoped to do. And I hope that her seeing me chase my dream convinces her that she can absolutely create and make her dreams a reality too.
Yeah.
That's all I've ever wanted. Like, once I knew that I was gonna be a dad, I never gave up on music. Like, I always knew that I was gonna do something with it, and I always wanted to just to prove to her that she could do it too.
Yeah.
And no matter the circumstance. Like being a single parent, being a 16-year-old parent is hard. Like, and I'm not advocating that. Like,
Yeah.
don't do it if you don't have to.
Yeah.
But if you have to, man, raise your kids. You know, that's how I feel.
That's awesome. And especially, I'm starting my venture into fatherhood as
Yeah,
well.
congrats, by the
Thank
way.
you. Thank you. He turns 3 weeks tomorrow. So
Wow.
yeah.
Man, you're gonna have a mindset shift. Like you've already had one.
yeah.
But it's just like, man, now it's like go time. Like I was 16. I had. It seemed like a few more years until like the rubber band effect. Like, oh, I need to get my life together. But whenever I did decide to do that, like I've absolutely put my nose to the stone, man. Like, and I'm really doing it nowadays. Now that she's getting older and she's like making fun of me because I'm not like some massive hit on YouTube yet. She's not like, you're not selling out Taylor Swift yet. I'm like, you don't understand. Taylor Swift is a bad woman. She's great, dude. Like, she loves her.
Yeah.
But
That's hilarious.
she's like comparing me like,
Like, Dad, why are you selling out
what?
Arrowhead?
Why aren't you marrying Travis Kelce?
That's great.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Lance, we really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you. Guys.
And we can't wait to talk to you again. Maybe come down to Tahlequah and play some golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but for sure, we'll see you at Born and Raised. And like I said, can't thank you enough for coming on, giving us a little bit of your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all having me on too. I look forward to the next one. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, thank you.
thank you guys.
Blissful RV Rentals. Hey guys, it's Rhett from the Watering Hole Podcast. We want to give a huge shout out to Blissful RV Rentals. Now, we'll throw some pictures up, but we had one of their RVs for our calf fry episodes, as you're watching now. Hope you're enjoying those. We worked with the team over at Blissful RVs to find the perfect RV for us. Now, they worked with us on the size of the RV, the time we needed the RV, and they even delivered the RV for us. So we can't thank them enough for that. It truly was a great fit. If you need an RV for any of your travel needs, contact Blissful RVs today. Thank you to Blissful RVs for sponsoring this podcast.